We started early stages of getting involved in the garden about 12 months ago now. Our focus has been very much on edible plants. Things like when we grew carrots and them just being astounded what carrots looked like when they were in the ground and when they were pulled up. And they all love sharing that with their friends as well. Look, you can actually eat this plant. Tastes a bit weird, but you can eat it.
We started from scratch in a little place. If you keep on reading books, looking at websites, you can know how to grow. And after, when you're done, you've got to feel really accomplished.
I'm always being asked by children, when are you going to have more gardening clubs? I want to come to gardening club.
We have the secret garden, we have a forest school, we have a sensory garden, an early years reception area and a nursery garden, and a tree bank as well along the playground. And we harvest a lot of our food and we've given it to our kitchen, so they've used that in the salad bar. And the gardening club children, or the children who have harvested it, will put a little note and saying, this is from us.
What I really like doing at gardening is picking and tasting what we've made, and it makes me feel like, yes, we've made something that everyone can have and not only we can have.
It's really important that children have the opportunity to experience growing things so they know where food comes from and they get a pleasure out of working outside.
We used to have tomatoes in this bed.
Yeah. We had a bunch there, but we took them out and made apple and tomato chutney.
Yeah, we made chutney.
We sell some products after school in spring and summer.
Because then we get to use the money to buy more things for our garden.
I actually really like gardening because me and my dad plant some things in our back garden. Me and my brother are always fighting who should go and water it or not.
The benefit that comes back and all the positive effect on the school and the children, even those ones who find it challenging in the classroom, they will come out here and they will definitely do much, much better.
We're making so many connections and it links to everything that we're learning and we're thinking about, and it's like, you know, an extension of being in the world and part of the world.
I mean, just a number of stories I could tell you of how children, through what they've done in the garden here, have gone home and been inspired to grow their own things at home, or encourage a parent to be more interested in growing, and encourages that imagination just to run wild.
My advice for any teacher thinking about starting a gardening club is definitely go for it. Don't be scared not to do it because you don't have experience. I definitely didn't have experience. Ask your parents, because you will have hidden talents within your parents.
There are so many activities you can do with not very much. You know, you can grow little microgreens and cress and things like that, even if you've only got indoor space. And I guess there is some hard work involved, and it is a bit of a sacrifice giving up your time, but it's so worth it. It really is.
Our ambition at Incredible Edible Lambeth is to see all primary schools in Lambeth growing food in the next few years. We'd really like to support you on your journey of food growing. Don't feel intimidated. It can happen in the smallest of spaces. And just getting children to make the connection between what's growing in the ground and what's on their plate, that's the really critical thing. Once they make those connections, that transforms their attitude towards food.